Welcome back, everyone. Week 3, game number 4. Home game. We are outmatched. At home.
Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Aztecs offense comes onto the field first today. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, that always seem to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? You know there's somebody you can turn around and hand the football off to, and you can get explosive plays. I don't think it's no different with this offense this year based on who they've got in the backfield.
Well, and it's just kind of crazy thinking about the list of guys and how they've developed them so well over the years, and it just adds on each other. When you start walking through their facility, it's like, holy cow, he played here, and him, and him, and him. And so just having that guy at that spot, it settles everything down in an offense. And it also makes you have some swag, too, because we got a dude at the running back spot that will make plays.
Out of the shotgun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They'll field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. And, Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts, and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Burrell. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense in hurry-up mode. The run inside. It's Rainey. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Now on second down. Keep it on the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. They'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Run in the red zone. It's Rainey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And this D's given up a lot of yards, and it looks like a failed possession. But right here, they get a chance to save it. Nice job. They're forcing a passing 3rd and goal situation.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snags it over the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
On the run, it's Sutton. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got it in the middle. It's busted. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Napier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Looking to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On the field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running inside. It's Curtis. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. He's going to take off across the 45. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The short hands, it's Moses. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Or not.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Don't block.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Off play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. It's complete. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. He goes right back to the air. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Sacramento State. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now on 1st down from the 30. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Bringing the heat, and they got it.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Stopped short of the 1st down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game. The Aztecs call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Gets away. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other.
And it's picked off at the goal line.
Get him.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. At midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Yeah.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Buffalo, taking on the number 13 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's Buffalo, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season.
And the Aztecs will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next...
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number one. He wasn't able to do that.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Going to the run, it's Sutton. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
How about the defense blowing up, making 2 big plays back-to-back, 2nd and goal, sack, 3rd and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, not giving up. They gave up some yards, but they didn't break in the end.
Oh!
No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Collins. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. Gonna try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Swings it out to his running back.
Quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Snags it and he's open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
All right. Game back to the fourth.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. They'll run him from the gun. Jumped on top of the pile.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Sutton. Turning it on. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Myers on the move.
Oh,
intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First and 10 for the offense. To the ground. He's got it again. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Might have a chance. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeps it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The run inside. It's Curtis. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes a catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Sacramento State! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the 2-point conversion attempt fails. Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sutton. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Looking to get it in. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Timeout by the offense. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end.
All right.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching.
That's huge. If we lost that, we go 1-2. We're at 1-2. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.